We're looking good. We're looking good. Action. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I missed you guys so much, and I hate saying welcome back to my YouTube channel because everyone keeps saying welcome back to my YouTube channel, but welcome back with a better quality, better vibes, better topics, better everything. The quality, yeah, so much has happened. I am here to answer all your questions and just to kind of go through everything before I drop videos. But before we get into that, come on, shot. Hello. My Jägermeister is literally okay, because I had this thing for so long. I just feel like it's been in my fridge because I'm not an alcoholic anymore. I'm not a rock star anymore. I gave off the crown to the kids. Hello. Let's drink to this very beautiful moment. We might not have it again. You guys know how inconsistent I am, so please let's take a shot for the one. Like, why am I doing this? Like, usually I drink Optimon, bruh. Like, literally, like, usually I get Optimon.
I think I'll do a wraparound. We'll wrap around.
Shout out to Jägermeister for... No, you didn't sponsor me. You did not sponsor me. But shout out to Jägermeister. This has been my drink ever since I came from Namibia. I refuse to let it go. It's just... You need to be so mature to understand the taste behind this. Because here in America, a lot of people wonder, why are you that age drinking Jägermeister? What do you like about this taste? It tastes like licorice. And I'm like, you have to be very mature to be able to drink a drink like that. And honestly, I can take a props to that. Like, darling, let's get into it. Where have I been? Okay, I don't even know how to answer that because I've been on my Instagram. Hello? I'm giving you guys snaps every day. Hello? So don't act like I've not been around. I've been around, but I've not been around. You feel me? Like, I just feel like I'm more active on Instagram than any other app, any other platform, because everything started on Instagram before all of this other things came into, you know. And with YouTube, I just feel like it takes so much out of me to really do a YouTube. Plus, I always feel different waves when it comes to creating content, because it really takes a lot. You have to go out with your camera. Mind you, you have to be confident to be outside at the club with your camera, just you taking, you know, and you can do that with your phone, but I mostly don't use my phone that much because I don't know why. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like probably I have to be so perfect to create content with the type of content I'm seeing, not thinking that these people started somewhere. You understand? Like, they really started somewhere. And this lovely camera that I'm taking this video with is my newest camera that my mom bought me. Thank you, mama. She bought this for my birthday, which was the 17th of March. Imagine. And ever since then, I've not released a YouTube video, which is very, I'm disappointed in myself. Like, I'm so disappointed. This is what I've always wanted to do, and I just feel like when I got the opportunity, I let it slip. Mainly because I sometimes feel very discouraged, and sometimes I just feel like maybe you're supposed to be doing something else. Maybe social media is not for you anymore. But I feel like my life and like people knowing about me has started with social media. You understand what I mean? Like, I love to talk. I either do social media or I become a judge. One of the two, or a prosecutor. One of the two, because I can talk. I will talk your ears off. Like, literally, you guys know me right now. Like, stop acting brand new. Anyway, I just feel like there's so much that's been happening along the lines. If you do watch my Instagram, which I do a highly vouch for you to do. I drop all my content there. I drop all my release dates there. All my newest videos come there. I always release Instagram first before I go to TikTok or Facebook or any other platform. I always do Instagram first. So I just feel like, with that being said, I just felt like maybe with the Instagram situation it was enough. But as far as where I've been around. I've just been really on the low. It took me a lot to sit here and set up everything, the lights, the cameras, everything, you know, get myself together. It really took a lot, and I just feel like the more it presses you to not silent, it's like the iPhone. There's always something pressing you not to do it, you know, or something that's making you so lazy not to do it. But I just feel like if you're home, if you shoot the whole week off to do this, why not do it? I don't think nighttime or whatever time, daylight, has anything to do with when I have to take the videos, because I have lights. Okay, I have very expensive lights and a very expensive camera with good quality, like you can see. But I just come to a point where I'm so hesitant. like, it's just so much doing social media, and a lot of people don't talk about that. They don't talk about that much about how hard it is doing social media. They make it look like it's so much fun, like it's so easy to do, but having to set up your camera, having to do all these things, having to talk on a daily basis, knowing you're probably mentally not fine, you're frustrated, you're just thinking about a lot. People don't talk about those things. It happens to me a lot because I have a very difficult job. I'm a nurse. Okay, and being a nurse is not easy because you go through so much, and I want to live my personal life. That's why I'm so stuck between, do you really want to continue doing nursing, or do you just want to stop and put your all into your makeup and your social media content? I'm stuck between those two things. So I really don't know where I want to be right now, but I'm figuring it out slowly but surely, and I'm really looking at nursing as a no-no for me. It's just too much on my mental health, and I just feel like I loved it until I just don't love it anymore. You outgrow things. At the end of the day, you outgrow things and you can't do anything about it. You know, I loved nursing until now that I really don't feel like loving it anymore. I just feel like I really wanted my degree besides having to do social media, which has a good income. But I feel like besides doing my hobby, which is makeup and social media, I wanted a professional career, whereby when I feel like I don't want to do social media anymore or whatnot, I could bounce back in between. I don't know. I just felt I wanted options as to where my money flow would come from. If I decide I don't want to do social media anymore, I can always jump back onto nursing. But with social media, you make so much fast money, and you can make so much money depending on what type of content you create and how often you release your content. There are other people that's full-time creators. I'm not. I do nursing more than what I do social media, and to get me into this setting, it took so much time, but it had me. I took off the week because I just felt like, let me do it. Let me push myself to the most, you understand? And really, other people would feel like, most people would feel like, why couldn't you just take a video and just post? There's a lot that goes into doing a video. Editing. There was a time in this whole thing when I started where I wanted someone to edit my videos and it just went left. So that alone, editing takes a lot. I have to take a day off to edit. If I want to finish a video, I have to edit. That's why social media is a full-time job. It's not a half and half. You can take content, but having to have the time to create would probably take me a week because I have to be at work every day, and I work at 12 hours, so it's like, by the time I come home, I really want to eat and sleep. I do not want to do anything with, I don't want to. And at work, I don't get time. I'm already dealing with my other life that's calling, which is my nails. My job does not allow nails. Also, do not think I'm doing this deliberately. I'm really just a young adult stuck between where I want to be and where I don't want to be, because my outside life and who I really am is this, and then I have to switch back every 12 hours to being a nurse, and it's not accommodating. So I'm kind of like stuck between, choose where you want to be and stick by it, but once you stick by it, make sure you go hard. That's where I'm stuck at, and I'll get there when I get there. Secondly, how is life treating me? As of now, life is treating me it's treating me accordingly, I would say. It's going, I can't say it's going bad, and I can't say it's going too good. I'm just saying God is seeing me through. I'd say that. God is seeing me through because I swear to God, I have drifted away from so many things and drifted closer to so many things, places where I really don't have to be. Places where I really don't want to be, but I'm there for whatever reason or whatever purpose it serves. I'm there. You understand? Life has been fair to me. I will just keep it a buck. Life has been fair to me. Whatever energy I'm putting into whatever is really giving back the same. Okay, if I'm not putting energy into any other thing, it's not giving. So I can't expect to be making $1 million of social media if I'm not putting the energy in. And right now, this is me putting my energy in, and I just wanted to make this video to kind of clear the air about everything before we kind of jump into story times, makeup tutorials, do all those things, because I'm trying to be in this for real, and I'm trying to be that girl, okay? Because this is just who I am. I am a camera lover. I don't know what I'm doing with blood and knives and injections. I don't know what I'm doing with that. It's like kind of like, okay, but Yeah. So to sum this all up, I am in the process of leaving nursing and doing what I really want to do full time. And I want to be that girly, like, and I'm already that girly because there's just a lot we can discuss. There's so many topics I want to discuss with you guys, like, like, now that I have mastered my own boundaries, I want to explain to you what type of boundaries I have and what other boundaries you can add to yourself and work on. Like, there's just so much I can tell you guys about how I'm living my life right now, and it's really paying off. But the only problem is these men are going crazy. They're going crazy and they want to do crazy stuff. Mind you, I don't have a tiny waist like whoever that bought the waist at the hospital. I'm not that girl. I'm also not with a girl with a perfect hairline. Also not with a girl that grows whiskers. I paste a lace because I can afford it. So don't start with me. Don't start with me. But with that being said, I just feel like there's so much I can offer you guys on this channel. Like, hey dog, like we can go places, we can do so many things, and I just feel like with that I can really grow this channel to like everything I ever wanted. Like the one that gives advice, the one that, you know, boyfriend issues, addressing those things, going live with people, helping them with this. I just feel like I have so much more to life than being in a fucking scrap. I really in a scrap, yes, bruh. Like, I just don't want to do nothing anymore. And me talking about it right now, I just feel like, dog, mind you, I make good money from it, but social media at one point was giving me good money too. And I feel like when I put my all into it, it's gonna be also rockstars vs odds to here on some because I just feel like there's so much I have to give, especially being this young. I'm still living life, but I feel like I'm living life the right way. Fine, Mrs. will say, yeah, I'm gonna die anyway. You come for the money because I just feel totally no, I just feel like no. You know, sometimes once you keep yourself in one lane, you drive faster to where you want to be. But once you're like this, it takes time to get to where you want to be, because now you gotta deal emotionally with each individual that comes within your path. But once you're just one, you're just going cha, you can go very far, my dear. And I just feel like I am happy with the way I'm living my life. I am very happy. Live your life the way you live your life, Kelly. Don't feel under pressure just because I'm saying, oh, you gotta be this, you gotta be that. But I just feel like values and morals will never leave you. Those things will never tell you, Jay, this was a puss, this was D, this was that. It will never tell you those things. But let me tell you, the values that you carry as a person, it will always keep you on a certain standard, my dear. You can never tell me it's a lie. I live proof to that every day. I really had to take a shot for relationships because I just feel like so much has happened when it comes to relationship. I can love you, but when it comes to cutting you off because I just feel like we are not on balance, I will cut you off. I will not play with you because you think I love you. Love is not enough. Love has never been enough. Love has never been enough. I always tell men that I date, love is not enough, and they get mad because they feel I should accept that love is enough. Love comes with so many other things that they think does not matter, but it does matter. I love a lot of things that I don't have. Like right now, I love that whatever car is standing in the car lot wherever. I love that car, but I don't have it, and I'm cool with my 2 cars that I have. I'm really cool. I am young, 24 with 2 cars, and it's okay. It's okay. Don't rush life and feel like your life is falling apart just because you don't have like that. Your journey is different. My journey just came in time. Your journey your journey shall start. It's going to start. Don't force yourself, or don't feel like you're doing less just because other people are getting on time and you're not. All I'm gonna say is pray. Relationship. I don't know what I really want to conclude when it comes to my relationship, but I am single. But if somebody sees me with you, he's gonna beat us up. Yeah, I'm in that situation. I find myself sometimes not wanting to be with somebody and then they stay away. But this time I got myself in somebody that really wants to be with me. It's such a situation. It's so hard. And if you've been watching my Instagram status, if you've been watching my Instagram story, you would know that I am in a very, very delicate situation. It's a whole complicated story, but I'll do a story time when this whole situation dies down. Because I don't want to talk about somebody I might end up marrying. Coming out, child. I will say I am single, and for everybody, and I will clear the air, as everybody thinks that my love life is really just bad, and I'm preaching about how men should do this and how men should do that. I'm sorry, but I'm not going through a tough time when it comes to relationships. Matter of fact, men want me, and it might seem like some type of offense to you when people say that, but for me, a lot of men want me. They're in my DMs, they always approach me. You know, there's a lot of men I know that want me actively. But I'm not into that, okay? I'm not into that space right now because I feel like once I get into a relationship, I focus on that relationship so much that it draws attention from me to my relationship, and that's just the type of person I am. Because I want it to be so good, I'm trying not to miss out on anything I do or say, or I'm trying to kind of get everything in together so my relationship could have a good standing, but then I end up drawing all the attention from me to this relationship, and I forget about myself so much. And I've met men that don't care to even mention that, oh babe, you're losing yourself in the relationship. Like, get back into doing your shit, you know, get back to doing this and doing that. I understand you love me, you love the relationship, you know, but you gotta keep yourself a standard too, because, you know, if you're not a standard, how do you expect me to be around when that was what really caught my attention about you, besides your personality and who you are? So I just feel like there's just so much. I just feel like the right person will make me feel like this is it. And I've had that feeling a lot of times, even though I'm not with those people anymore. But right now my relationship status is single. It's just somebody's really gonna beat you up if they see us together. So I'm not trying to put anybody in a situation like that. It's not tough, and I will say it again, it is not tough on my end. They're really feeling for the fact that they could get a chance, knowing they won't qualify if they go the right route. They rather lie, you know. So at the end of the day, it's not my fault, it's not my loss. I just was accommodating people who couldn't keep up their end of the bargain, which was the character they told me they had and never had. And so I'm really not disappointed in any of that. And the reason why I'm saying it's not tough is because if men gotta lie to be with me, that means my standard is high and they still want to ball with me. Okay? I am a good thing. I've always been a good thing to every man I've met. Until you really try me, don't try me. Let's just keep it a buck. Don't try me and I won't try you. Okay? But they lied to get in a position with me knowing they could lose it all. I'm just disappointed that I had to go so far with people and then find out that who they express to me they are is not who they really are, and they can't be that person anymore, but they still want to be with me. It's not that they don't want to be, they still want to be with me. So stuff like that just really turns me off. But other than that, until the next guy comes and, you know, wants to show out, I'll let him show out. Also, disclaimer, it does not mean because you're dating somebody you gotta sleep with them. As I grow in my elements, I learned that dating does not include sleeping with this person. So I am really cognizant about the terms that I use when I'm dealing with people. So if somebody says we're dating, just know I'm not sleeping with them. I'm not. I want to keep it, I really want to act upon what's mine the right way. I don't want to be out here dating somebody that's not dating me, or being in an exclusive relationship with somebody that's only dating me. Like, I don't want that. If we say we're dating, we're dating. No sex, no laid up meetups. Whatever we can do at night, we can do in the day. Whether that's movies or whatever you think we can do at night, because you're suggesting nighttime, we can do that in the day. Because I just feel like, why would we set each other up? Why would you set me up? Why would I set you up? So let's not do that. Let's not do that. And if it's an exclusive relationship, until it gets to that point, then it is what it is. Meaning, I'm allowed to post this person, I'm allowed to, you know, and I love posting because I do social media. And I'm really getting back into it. Like, don't play with me. I wil net weer domlik vir dinge wat ek kan control. I just feel like so many times I've made that mistake before. I'm dating people, or I feel like, oh, we're in an exclusive relationship because, you know, we're sleeping together and we're doing so many other things. Whole time it's just me doing it. They're not doing it, you know. they're around, yeah, they're giving me the attention, but only in those certain areas. And I just feel like I don't want to mistake that anymore. I've not been doing that any recent, but younger, having a date and stuff like that, I was doing that. I was doing the most of that mistake. So I feel like I believe you don't busy, and I just feel like once I acquire certain knowledge and how to go about it, like deal with me, Galis. Like why not? Why not? If not, because I just feel like so many of us didn't grow up with perfect mother figures, perfect sister figures. I did. I'm just saying, like in general, not many people grew up with a sister figure, a good sister figure, or a good mother figure. You know, just somebody that can always be like, "Eish sister" of "Eish puta kiki." So, like, it doesn't work like this. Like, do this instead of that. So I just feel like if I acquire the knowledge, why keep it to myself? I can see. And I just feel like for the young ones coming up, they're rushing into relationships so fast. I'm like, there's so much you need to learn, because for a man it's different compared to a woman, and you're always gonna feel emotions because you're an emotional being. You're set up emotionally. You're not set up to be like a man that would just smash without feelings. You are a nurturer. Okay, you're the only one that can multiply anything, and that's why I feel women are so special. That's why I always vouch for women, even though they be up some bullshit sometimes. Like some states, like what are you doing? But I just feel like there's so much I avoid in life because I feel like there's so much trauma surrounding relationship for me. I avoid it so much because I just feel like if I touch on the topic, or if I touch on certain things that got to do with relationships and partners and stuff like that, it's going to trigger like a bad memory. And I'm really cognizant about those things because my past relationships has been hell and traumatic. You guys know of baby loss. You guys know of so many things that happened within that. And I just feel like it was so traumatic because I had to go through so many things I did not know. Mind you, I was just a girl that was in love. And whether I was fighting on the streets, whether I was doing this, whether I was doing that, it was like for relief, but and at the end of the day, I can't take myself only because I just feel like I didn't know any better at the time. And I'll take accountability for things that I could have done better. You understand what I mean? But I wasn't even accepting people that were trying to help me, because the last time I checked, people that was trying to help me was setting me up too. So I was very cognizant about having female friends around me. Ek wou net nie gehad het nie. Ek wou niks te doen het met nuwe mense wat in my lewe ingekom het, because I just felt like they always had a link to the person that's causing my hurt on a daily basis, and I just felt like I couldn't do that. That's why now I'm I tread lightly. When I tell you guys, I don't want to be friends with people that are friends with people I don't like, because it's faster for you to knock me where it hurts van jy hang met mense wat nie van my hou nie. Verstaan jy? En die feit dat jy access het aan my, ek voel net like you too close. So I just keep that away. So I just feel like that's sekere dinge wat ek net nie wil, sekere topics en sekere dinge wat ek net nie wil aanraak nie, because I just feel I don't even deal with it in relationships no more. I think the reason why I've not been in a committed relationship ever since I came to the US is because there's just so much trauma surrounding relationship for me. And it's not that I'm scared or anything. Is when men get to that point where they're like, are you in it with me or not? I tend to run. I'm like, I'm out of here. Baby, I'm out of here. That's why I keep telling you, men want me, but we get to a certain stage in the relationship and I'm just like, I'm out. Because I feel, sometimes I think to myself, have you dealt with the drama or did you just run? Yeah, I just feel that way sometimes. I'm like, did you run from the drama or did you really fix yourself? Because I feel I reevaluate myself every time. I reevaluate myself every time because I speak for women and I speak to women. Okay? And I just feel like if you're doing a job like that, you have to be very cognizant about what you tell them. Because it's either you experienced it and how you went through with it. You understand what I mean? Because I talk to married people, divorced. I talk to all types of people, especially when I got on TikTok. A lot of people have been reaching out through my Instagram. And the people that I've usually been giving advice to as they grow in their relationships and marriages, they always let me know, like, you helped me so much and, you know, thank you for everything you do. I never get tired of the compliments because I just feel I've changed so many people's lives when it comes to relationships and stuff like that, and just how to be a proper woman, take care of yourself, be beautiful in your skin. You know, you're gonna have your lows. I have my lows too, and there's times I sit in this bed and I don't get out of it. Nobody can get me out of it, not even a job. Okay, so, and then when I do come up and I get to my highs, I really am on my highs. I just make sure I stay out the way. I just feel like there's just so much surrounding relationships that I don't even know where to and where not to. But we gonna find out. We gonna find out because I'm back. And then I'm gonna touch on the topic of God and my spiritual life. Like I always tell you guys, even if you're a baddie, I don't care who you are, top of the world, top of the chart, top of the money, you still need God. You need God at every point in your life. I don't care where you're going to the club, driving, the fact that you're climbing in that car and driving, the fact that you're getting taxi and you're going wherever you're going, pray and cover, because somebody in the car, it might just be their day. And unfortunately, you're in the car, you collateral damage. You understand what I mean? So pray for, there's a lot of things you need to pray for, because there are people that are in spiritual battles with you and you don't even know yet. They sit and smile with you every day. And I'm just like, why do you, what's wrong with people these days? And you cannot hold it against anybody. You always have to watch the people closest to you. Those ones is the ones that will hurt you the most, because you have an emotional attachment to them. And you just feel like, if you hurt me, bossa, or it's undated. That's why I pray. And you know, there's times I've lost my spiritual rhythm with the Lord. So many times, like there's so many times, like even now I'm building my relationship with God again, because I feel like I've lost it over time and just being out of myself. I just think I zoned out a little bit too much, that I zoned out of everything. Because bro, there was a time I used to depend on God for everything, my headaches, my sleep, how I wake up, you know, stuff like that. Because I was going through so much a couple of months ago, and just to think like I came so far, it's not easy. And when I tell you guys, when you build, you need to pray, because yes, you should take it like this. Every brick you're gonna get, but the cement is God. Take it like that. Every brick you're gonna get it, but you need to make God the cement. You need to make God the founder and the foundation of that building that you're building. That's the only way. Okay, make God the basis of your entire plan, and it's gonna work. And if it's not for you, God is gonna let it down, sit you down, and make you understand that this is not the path that I want for you. You have bigger and you have better, and I will give you everything that you need. You just have to be patient and trust me. Okay, so things like that, like you need to pray, because every time something doesn't go right, it's because there's something bigger for you. But you cannot just demand or feel you can cuss out just because that didn't work, because there's always a lesson in everything that doesn't work out. There's always a lesson that you learn. I kid you not. So with that being said, build your relationship with God and make sure you keep it, because that's the easiest relationship to lose. I tell you, I lost it in 2.5 seconds, and I just feel like if it's so easy to lose it, it's because it carries so much value. It takes time to get back. The same way you get lazy when it's time to pray is because there's something forcing you not to pray. And when something is forcing you not to pray, it's the time you need to pray. That's the time you need to pray, because why would you get lazy, tired, your mind is just going off to different places when it's time to pray, but you're laying in the bed and you're wide awake? But once you want to pray, you will become so tired and stuff like that. When something forces you not to pray, that's when you need to pray. Because at that point, it's God standing at the door. And I don't even want to preach. Darling, I don't even want to preach. But if you've been following me, which I highly suggest you do, you would know I pray through everything. I go to the club, I pray, because I feel like, who are you running from? God, I expect God to sit in my car as I drive to the club. Keep me safe and cover all my wheels and my parts with the blood of your son. Like, every time. Every time, because I don't know. Somebody has an agenda that I'm not aware of. And just because I'm not aware of it, I cannot sit and trust that everything is going to be okay. I need to make sure it is covered. And I'm covered. The same way I go out is the same way I want to come in. Not everybody wakes up every day, but we just don't know it because they don't announce a death every day. And it's not every day that you hear about it. You know, deaths don't just happen because somebody died that you know. It happens every day. Every day somebody doesn't wake up. You've been on a ticking clock ever since you were born. Your clock has been ticking. It's been ticking. It's been ticking. But anyway, let me not preach and let me just end this whole situation so I can prepare for my next video. I hope to see you guys soon. I definitely want to upload videos bi-weekly, or at least, yeah, bi-weekly. I think bi-weekly was gonna work, but I just need to get all my shit in place. Okay, I'm getting used to this, and if you do see this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like, do everything you want to do. Okay, but do know that I will be back soon. Also, do put on your notification bells just in case I drop anytime sooner than the expected date. You're gonna get a notification first and you can watch my video. I don't know what my next video is. I don't know what my next video is gonna be about, but I think it's gonna be a get ready for me for the club, or get ready with me to pray, or get ready with me to do something. I just want to live my life and show you guys how I live my life, because I feel there's a lot of people that always tell me they look up to me and they love me and stuff like that. I'm just like, okay, I want to show you guys how I live my life on a daily basis, because I don't want you guys to think I'm perfect. I'm not. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I just want to live my life the right way, because either way, whether you live it right or wrong, we all are going to go back dust to dust. And I just feel like I'm going to make good decisions while I am still within the body given to me. I always make the best decisions for myself, and it is what it is. But also, don't remember to live your own life. You are beautiful, you're blessed, you're highly favored, and you're unique in whatever way you are. Don't allow me to make you feel like my life is better than yours. It's not. Every day I go through things that you might go through. It's just we don't say it. But anyway, let me love and leave you guys. I hope you guys are blessed. And for everybody that needs love and light,